Hi, my loves, your lady girl from Runaway, where we have culture, conversation, and community. And in today's video, I'm coming to you about a little something different. She's different, okay? She's a little different, but we are here to discuss because, listen, y'all, we're going into the new year. I know last year, right about this time, I launched a whole new separate channel, girl. I posted one video. And shout out to everybody who followed that channel, the 2, 3, 4, 5 y'all. And the 2, 3, 4, 5 people who liked that video or watched the video. But y'all, I am back on my grind. I feel like, listen, if not now, then when? All right, 2023 is right around the corner. And, you know, I just feel like wherever you are under the sound of my voice, okay, under the sound of my voice, if you are under the sound of my voice, girl, go ahead and do what you got to do. Go ahead and do whatever it is that you want to do to go to where you need to go to. And I'm not going to make this long and drawn. Anyways, I just wanted to just say quickly, I wanted to come with some different type of content. So I'm going to be honest, y'all. I feel like my cup would be a little bit more full if I were to discuss real topics, real issues, real things that we face in the community. You get what I'm saying? You know, culture, conversation, and heavy on the community. So comments if you want to talk about different type of topics and, you know, things that you guys want to discuss. But I just want to go ahead and just get into a mindset of self-confidence and self-esteem and what that actually means and how we can kind of use the tools that we already have to get us to where we need to go. Okay, period, the end. No, I'm with, you know, the added dramatics and the rah-rah with my little, you know, YouTube shenanigans, and trust and believe, I'm still very much that girl, okay? But there are so many layers to this little onion booty I got, period. Okay, let me stop. I honestly just wanted to make a video on self-confidence with going into this new year of 2023 because early in the beginning of last year, y'all, I was struggling real bad, like real bad on the struggle bus. Ain't never struggled this hard in my life. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's going on, but this ain't even me, like struggling bad like that. It's actually kind of like really vulnerable for me to talk about too, because I think a little bit of it had to do with like postpartum depression and everything like this. But I just feel like if there are 1 or 2 women who can relate and take something from this, then it's definitely worth a conversation. It's definitely worth you know, me posting, whatever the case. Even if y'all don't really, you know what I mean, coming over here for this, it's gonna be for who it's gonna be for. You know what I mean? The girls that get it. And many of y'all, I watch YouTube a lot, okay? Like a lot. And I noticed that like a lot of YouTube creators, content creators here on YouTube, when you talk about self-esteem, self-confidence, a lot of their videos just focus on becoming that girl, okay? Giving very much bad bitch and, you know, the soft life era and all of these like aesthetic things. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It's the genre. Not everybody fits in the genre type of situation, I guess. But y'all, I'm here to tell you it's much bigger than that. So much weight is placed on aesthetic and physical appearance and desirability when we talk about self-esteem and confidence. And I just feel like the things that truly matter are glanced over. The definition highlights your own abilities, okay, your own judgment, your own qualities. And when you place so much weight on the physicalities of your person, your body, or your social capital, it's going off of how other people perceive you. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's lost in translation. Your self-confidence can get a quick boost if, you know, you posting somewhere a thirst trap and, you know, ninjas is on you. But if you take away that instant gratification of, I'm gonna post something, I'm gonna post a thirst trap and get a couple of ninjas to slide into my DM, then you're left with what? Someone's self-worth is based on how you look or how well you apply your makeup. And that lends itself to how you're being perceived, outside validation, and, you know, instant gratification, all of these other things down the rabbit hole you go with seeking like outside validation and just like superficial bullshit. So I really just wanted to have a little bit of discussion about how we can really improve our self-confidence and our esteem of self. Minus the physical shit, y'all. This is not that type of video. I think the first thing that really kind of helped me, and is still helping me, because girl, I'm still okay, wade in the water. First thing is create actionable steps. Dre, what do you mean by that? Actionable steps. So we have goals of, I want to make X amount of money in 2023. And like, of course, that's a beautiful goal. Obviously, girl, get your coin, get your things. But if you don't have action steps to get to said amount, it's just like this goal flying in the sky. And what happens is when we set out to do something, we end up not doing it. It creates, if we imagine like an armor on your body, on your person, it creates like a nick, it creates a ding in your armor. So now you're feeling like, I don't know if I can do that because I haven't done it before. And of course this happens over time, where it's like, you know, oh well, I used to do this and now I'm doing this. So it's like over the course of time, you can lose self-confidence in your ability to wake up and make your bed every morning if you didn't do it for a week. But if you start doing like small tasks, small actionable tasks. I think I'm kind of ranting here, so I'm gonna reel it back some. Okay, boom. If your goal is to, actually, how about this? I'm gonna make it about myself because I'm speaking hypothetical. I'm gonna say something crazy. My goal for this month in December 2022 is to gain 100 subscribers. Okay, so an actionable step to that, which really is my December 2022 goal, is to post at least 3 times a week, right? So that I'm trying to use this type of concept going into other factions of my life, because wash and repeat, all right, period. When we create actionable steps, we make it easier for us to bridge that gap. I want to make $10,000 in 2 weeks, whatever. My first step is buying some inventory. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes it easier for us to the middle ground, and then here's our main goal. I like that. I mean, honestly, y'all, I could say I want to be a millionaire all day long, all down the street singing it in a song right in my notebook. But if I don't take, you know, steps to get there, like in my actual day-to-day, the goals will seem unattainable and then likely not to be accomplished, honestly. So instead of saying I want to be a millionaire, an actionable task can be buying a book on financial literacy. It's a first step, right? It's a small victory, and those small victories lead to bigger ones. And then once you start making those actionable steps, when you say something like I'm gonna do XYZ, you have more faith. Okay, remember that word. You have more faith that you're actually going to do it because you saw it through already. Another thing we can kind of get into is accentuating our gifts. And before you go thinking, oh, I don't really have any gifts, I don't know, whatever, you just have to simply think about what you're known for. What are you known for? What does your family ask you to do? What does your homegirl, what's your homeboy call you? Be like, sis, what you think about this? What are they asking your opinion about? Whatever that thing is, that is a gift of yours, right? We can have one of many. Whatever that thing is, you have to highlight it, right? We have to highlight our gifts, and don't do it to just get that instant gratification on the gram or whatever the case may be. But you need to do more of what's easy to you, what's a gift to you, what's natural to you, because it will create the momentum of, I can do this. I have done this. Lastly, I think we should get into self-talk. I know everybody and their mama talks about positive affirmations and scripting and this, that, and the third. And some of it for real be sounding cheesy, but let me tell you something. The mind gets reprogrammed by trauma, symbols, and repetition, okay? Obviously, we ain't getting into no more trauma, child. I had enough, all right? So it's in our benefit to just say positive things to ourselves. A lot. Repetition. And by a lot, I mean like all the time. I mean, considering all the negative things that we think, all the negative things that we hear, we consume. And if you're anything like me, I'm a serious overthinker, okay? Real bad. Just out here misusing my imagination like real bad. Think about the worst shit, think about what I could have said, should have said, things ain't even play out, scenarios, people, place, person, things, you know what I mean? Just terrible. And girl, I sit up here and watch the investigative channel, you know, ID channel all day long. So, you know, all right, that's all I'm gonna just say. I'm gonna leave right there. So, but whatever. I purposely had to start saying positive things about myself, even if I didn't believe them, even if I'm still working on it, girl. It's a work in progress. It is a lifelong journey. It never stops. You get to a certain point of, yeah, I'm out of a dark space or whatever, but you have to constantly work on the things that we think about, the things that we say, and being in control of how much negativity we consume and how much what we're telling ourselves, and just hearing a whole bunch of rah, 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 you know what I mean? I just think that people fail to realize that manifestation is simply bringing your faith into knowing. And it's not going to be easy because we're being told as Black women, you know, we're not this, we're not that, we're not this, and we're not that. Or just people of color. Let me just put it like this, because it's a couple of my, you know, it's a couple of y'all here. We're just constantly told we're not smart enough, we're not this enough, we don't have it, da da da. So even if we're not seeing it outright. It's in the subliminals, right? We don't see women that look like us. We don't see men that look like us in these positions. So, you know, we have to combat that with, you know, making a conscious effort to seek out those type of people. We need to make a conscious effort to speak kindly to ourselves, to affirm ourselves, to take a step back, unplug, girl. Unplug and take a minute, like, oh, this is too much. I'm not feeling quite like myself. Listening to ourselves, okay? Getting back to having the connection with yourself. That's so important, because when we start losing our self-esteem and our self-confidence, it's because we're disconnected from ourselves. We so caught up in this, that, and the third, and everything that's going on all around us, that the one true connection, which is with yourself, is all over the place. And that's when we start feeling not good enough. We're in a rush. Oh, I think I need to do this. I ain't do that. I can't do shit. I should have done this. You know what I mean? Like, it's just a cycle. You have to know that you have worth, otherwise you wouldn't be here. Simple as that. I know that sounds so crazy and cliche, but it's true. There's only one Jeray, there's only one you, and that's where the power lies. Okay? The self-worthiness is a key. Like, you just have to be able to tap in or tap back in or pray more, however you decide to go about certain things in your life. But y'all, I just really wanted to quickly come in here and just spread a little love and light. You know, let's get our mindsets right. Let's set our intentions for the new year that we have coming up. All right, let's get our bodies, our energies together and aligned, so that when we are bringing in and ushering in, okay, even though this ain't the real new year, but that's a whole nother video. I feel like I'm rambling. I don't want this to be the rambling video, because I want to try to incorporate more just fulfilling content for me. Even if like I said, 1 or 2 people like it, that's cool. I'm okay with that, because it's for them. You know what I mean? It's for me. I'm interested to see what y'all feel about, you know, having some different discussions, having some different topics, because girl, I'm going to be still here with the mess, okay? Heavy on the mess, but I want to just balance it out a little bit, okay? Balance and act. That's what we're into. That's how we're giving it up. Make sure you like this video and subscribe if you enjoy this type of content. Let me know. Drop down in the comments. You know what I mean? Come kick it with me like y'all normally do. As always, I'm sending you much love and much light, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.